Hey guys, it's masatonic. I'm Bilingual Harukist. 皆さん、こんにちは。バイリンガルハルキストのマサトニックです。Haruki Murakami book guide short story number 8, The Elephant Vanishes. So, in this video today, I'd like to talk about the short stories, which is named The Elephant Vanishes. And this title is contained in the collection of short stories, the same title, Elephant Vanishes. So, and it's very, I think it's one of very popular and famous short stories of Haruki Murakami's in English version. So, but but still, I also assume so many people still not finished, not read this very interesting story. So I hope this video will want to make you read or make you want to read again. So as always, let's get started. And as always, this video consists of the three parts. First, the overview of this title, and second, very rough story of this title, and the third, how I enjoy it. So let's get started. First, overview. Like I said, The Elephant Vanished is contained in the collection of short stories, Elephant Vanished, also same title in English word. So it's very hard to see this one. And it's published in 1993 March. But in Japan, firstly, it's contained in another collection of short stories. In Japanese, パン屋再襲撃, or in English, the second bakery attack. And this is a original collection of short stories. But in Japan, or originally, it's a bit complicated, but before publishing The Elephant Vanished, another, it's a kind of original story of The Elephant Vanished had been published. This is a very long title. This here, short sentences about the elephant who tread on empty can of Heineken. And it's very long and very weird title. And in same time, it's very short stories. Actually, just a few pages. Very long title and short stories is I think one of Haruki Murakami's some characteristic. And this one is published in 1985 May. And unfortunately, this work it's not translated into English. So if you have interested in this work, maybe you can read it in Japanese original. And yes, and then this is a kind of just not directly connected to the elephant that vanishes, but I think just how to say core idea or idea source of the story. Yeah, but the how to say connection is not direct, but I think there's some kind of connection because both of the works are featured the elephant. I think the same one. Yeah, and then Elephant Vanished published in English. English the translation edition published as this, The Elephant Vanished. But in Japan, situation a little bit different. Of course, as short stories in their second bakery attack, it's very popular. Second bakery attack and also the Elephant Vanished in the Japanese title, 象の消滅. But after that, the English edition, this one, can you see it? Here, Elephant Vanishes is very popular in the US or UK or so-called English market. And, and actually, this collection of short stories, the contents is not directly same as this, the パン屋再襲撃 or the second bakery attack. This short Elephant Vanished contained much more work. In total, 17 short stories contained in it from the Haruki Murakami's very early stages of short stories. So after in the US or UK English market, the Elephant Vanished got a good, how to say, became a bestseller and gained a huge popularity in Japan. imported. At first, from Japan to English market, the Elephant Vanished or Zou no Shometsu has exported as a, how to say, translated work, literary work. And then from the English market to the Japanese market, re-imported the same title, The Elephant Vanished. The same contents contains 17 short stories, and the title is Zou no Shometsu, or Japanese version of The Elephant Vanishes, and same how to say, same order, same context. So it's a kind of interesting story. At first, in Zou no Shometsu, or The Elephant Vanished, contained in this second bakery attack, and after that, English version of Elephant Vanished translated and published in the English market, and after that, Zou no Shometsu is re-imported to Japan. This is the situation around the Elephant Vanished. So, but actually, it's just a, how to say, situation. So it's not connected to enjoying to reading The Elephant Vanished itself. So what kind of story of Elephant Vanishes? Let's move into the story. The Elephant Vanished is a simple story about the elephant vanished, or vanishing elephant. So apparently, some particular the elephant will be vanished in the story, and then this short story consists of two parts, not directly pointed, no chapter or no first half and the latter half, but when once reader read the story, you can tell first half and the latter half that is very separated, or totally different atmosphere, totally different writing style. In the first half is it's like some kind of detective type of style. It's like Sherlockian style. I can say means Sherlockian style means Sherlockian is Sherlock Holmes, so-called a armchair detective. Armchair detective is the protagonist or detective. In this case, Sherlock Holmes, just sitting on the armchair and reading through the newspaper and say hi to his friends, Dr. Watson, and hey Watson, here's a very interesting story. And then with conversation with the Watson and the newspaper articles, there is some kind of cases, and they just read the cases, almost just sitting there and thinking about it. Protagonist or detective solves the cases. That is like some very typical type of detective story. And the elephant vanished the first half, something like that. With newspaper article, there is some article about the elephant vanishes. There is some zoo, and there's elephant in the zoo, and one day that zoo disappeared from elephant from zoo, and then protagonist read that paper and he think, oh, that is interesting, and then well, with the newspaper article they depict the situation, how why that particular town owned the zoo and the elephant, and how they how to say the situation surrounding the zoo and the elephant, and someday elephant had disappeared, and after situation, how a policeman inspecting the situation, and then protagonist think about the case. This is the first half, and then not like Sherlock Holmes. This case still have some mystery, and a latter half is a protagonist and some young woman's conversation at the bar lounge. So in a way, you could say this is a very particular type of Haruki Murakami's world. Someday, protagonist, basically young guy, met with very beautiful young lady, and they're very getting close, and they enjoy the conversation with bar lounge with some very fancy cocktail. It's in a way very Haruki Murakami's particular type. And then the topic of the conversation is, of course, in this case, the elephant vanished. Protagonist and somehow started to talk about the elephant vanished cases, and that topic brought them to some particular point. That is a lot of half. I will not talk about too much detail. So just if you have interest, please just read yourself and then enjoying it. And but this Elephant Vanishes cases is a kind of, it's not a mystery, just using the style of mystery. And as always, Haruki Murakami's particular case, the mystery is basically not solved. So basically, reader can't tell why elephant vanishes, but still you can enjoy it. So how I enjoy, let's move into next chapter, how I enjoy. First, go to zoo to see elephant. Actually, to be honest, well, I didn't go to zoo by myself to see the elephant, but it's my suggestion. And actually, of course, I'd like to. If the situation, I mean, this coronavirus pandemic situation is a little different, I really want to go to zoo to see elephant, because so it's really very interesting way to same activity, same doing as a protagonist way. And if you are not familiar with the elephant itself, maybe you can't tell how big, how enormous they are. So just imagine their size is, I think, not sometime not enough. And then it's much more easy to see. And then watching the seeing elephant, and then you can tell how big they are, how enormous they are. And then that kind of huge animals disappear. So how situation is how to say extraordinary, you can tell. So just my suggestion, just go to zoo to see elephant after pandemic situation. And then second, this is really much more serious one. Think about meaning of elephant vanishes. Like I said, in this story, elephant had been disappeared from the zoo, and then why they disappeared, it's basically in, how to say, not written in the book itself. But still, you can think of what the meaning of elephant vanishes. Then uh, you can take two, I think two approaches at least. First, it's a how to say, you can take as a real situation. It's really elephant it vanishes, and somehow there's a way to elephant disappeared from zoo, and so you can think like Sherlock Holmes, how they disappeared from the zoo. And the second approach is you can take as a situation, it's some kind of a metaphor, elephant itself, and the situation of disappearing or vanishing elephant, it's some kind of a metaphor. And then in that case, what's the meaning of the zoo? No, elephant and their vanishing elephant. That situation is maybe tell something. If they are metaphor. So as a metaphor, elephant or a vanishing elephant, what kind of situation they want to point it out. So thinking about that kind of things is it's like a very literary type of approach, but I think very important and interesting. And third, think about structure of work. Like I explained, the elephant vanished story consists of first half and the latter half, and the two part is very different style. So maybe there is some objective of writer Haruki Murakami, why he used this structure, where first half and latter half. And think about that, and what meaning of this structure is another approach, much more, how to say, editorial approach or writer's approach. But I think very interesting way to enjoy this very weird story. And then Elephant Vanishes is a short story, so it you can read very easily. And in English one, the Elephant Vanishes, you can download it from the Amazon Kindle. So I will put a link on this description corner of this video. And if you're interested in the Japanese one of the 象の消滅 or the original one, the パン屋再襲撃 or the second bakery attack, I also put it in the Amazon link here. So if you have interest, please just check it and maybe you can enjoy. And I hope this video will make you read this very interesting work and make you read again. It's very glad. And yes, and thank you for watching this video. I'm very appreciated if you subscribe my channel. So see you next video. Bye.